Malo le se fua ia o luso vai pa tai po i na luanga ma le tatua alofa ma le tatua tu vai ma le fu ya tunu ia pa tu lo tu i ia ma malu se se da tu nei fu taiao ia na tu pokane le tu sa watu mai le na se Amerika ia mo mola wa ave di inga ma sa ne tanga da tu ta tu paola wa wa ia ma pe ni tu la pa tu lo tu senga pa nei nga taulang pa taulang ai ese le tu po ke level ta po inga o lo ai ta po mai ai pa tawal ta tu po kala mi le nei la ta po inga ole o ta ma fo mi na ma tu wa ko e ia sala tu ma buanga ta o ta po ia pa malo tu lava pa tu le ta tu le jo tu sa wa tu wa po iso si le pie me lo tu le tu a pie sa mo ya me se po sa mo lo tu wai ya ta tu no ya ta vai am salo po i una o si le pie po el nai tu ke po se ta si sa mo i longa tono le na ke Amerika e lua va na ta o ta tu po kala me tu sa o tu mai le nei tu o le Pasifika o me o lo tupu e a pia e tanto tangata pia a pia i le a i lumo tanto tangata ia po il fatto no po io nisi Samoa uilonga Samoa ave fu ai nei tunu ta uai ma ta ule ai tanto tunu malingo Samoa ma so papele le tunu e ia fo ila le mai taiao be po na si fe po ia o le sunga po ia pop a pisa o papa pisa ia misal foi ele tau ta watu foi ele to tele mai o le tunu wa basani ma wa sile fiel to tele le tunu se tasi nei sa mo longa i tonu United States of America mai o ve po ilo swafa mana nga luenga taua ia e ta ule ele ngo sa mo mai se foi ia te po mal tu lango lo pai mai mai se ila to lo o atu tonu a o kolisi mai universite ia pena fo imta longa ia ai le yo tu som talanga sunga ia papa pisa tau pe ona batu fa talo fatu i sunga ia papa pisa ta fala papa pisa msalo lo e o le ko tan lo fa ia mai i Las Vegas ta fala papa
alofa Mr. Sakalaka malola ba Ken
wa la mona de lei mai tanto the tanto po karami nita Bob
I can hardly you're breaking up a little bit. Okay, go ahead. Repeat, please.
Yeah, if you can turn your volume up a little bit up. Yeah, the lei I fatalafat patay mo la fam no lo time Bob apisa mo tanto po karami fatalafat aloha my thank you for joining us this morning.
Ya, kalau falava tanto tenu Samoa, ya, memolia tu patai pa i tomata tina musum tu vakine, ngisi fo aula tanto tenu pele Samoa, ya, malo patai lava momua ya. E memolia tu patai le lopo le tu tato patasiane yaso.
Malo. Patay lava Bob, man pa amano no taimi pula me fo e la sunga po telenga ngan me pa nga po ngan ta mo po ngan pa Britania ai osina tolo to li so kuanga tua o le sunga ya papa pisa na kana mai papa pisa tu tuila mo tu Samoa. Ya yuni na sofa ta siva pa lima tu sofa o ba su nei ona tausanga mai na wafitun tausanga ti jail ai nga to ma ba pisa i le moto o i Hawaii mana o ngai la mawunga ta Farrington High School man santa aloi i football o le kapifa America ila nga mawunga le Farrington High School ma mawailo san school CP University o le onga Michigan State University na matanta alo ilona tausanga lua ta wala sophomore mai na patu ta ia fo ila na ta alo na sala belo na tuli bai ile masino November ta ile sfuwiva o le aso le November ta siva no na ta alo ai pop a pisa i ta alonga ta o le ta alonga o le century o le game of the century na ta'alo ai le University of Michigan State University, ma le University of Notre Dame. Na ta'alo nga le nai ui na titusa, sa fulu kay
That's
fulu
correct. That's correct.
ta'alo mo ko ilea na paadia ai ileaso le lava ta'alo nga ileaso le tasi. It was also the first ever live televised sports broadcast in Hawaii. El water sang ang Hawaii Bob with Michigan State University, man championing the league, the Big Ten, my national championship, wala yung uantoa. O Samoa mo po ilea, may America Samoa na there, ma All-American. Inaitaw sa nga tele, o nga oia in Michigan State University. Sa sibaw na ba, pipiliay ilaw pa Professor Green Bay Packers, iya pa pisa evema na samsaalo. Il tam sa ngaiva, pipiliay numero 2-5 around 9th round, 245 overall. Pagmila ulo paya nga ulu, tauwa coach Vince Lombardi, leo tauwa ile ngo ole ipu, ale NFL for National Football League, pa Super Bowl, Vince Lombardi Trophy. Ele umisabay tayo minta aloy, I retire by the National Football League, or the bayang sa professor le lakapi fa America. Ina will retire my Bob, may lakapi fa America, na paingal wengay o iya i Hollywood, ya nefo ilo. Pay mayaya sa tipang iya military sa TV. May sabi iya matotino society tangate sa uwa or the Screen Actors Guild as a G. Lato yun, o kaya mayaya sa tipang. Ito sa magpasong tersangan, paingal wengay, mavay matangat sa tipang actor, stuntman, mo lifa sa pulong tersanga. Na iya pa tunua po ilifay ngolat, man of Sparta, ili universite lava, ili talaang o lakapi ili universite. O Bob, iyan pa ilong may universite, University of Master's Degree, Political Science, may Western Michigan University. May sa pa-award to iya, Michigan State Athletic Hall of Fame, di luwapis kubono, sa Penamal Polynesian Football Hall of Fame, luwapis sa pumalapit to. Before o natalanway nato o Michigan State University misio o ipapato United States of America, Michigan State University patuin na festivalu 5-5. May no po yung ole 5 sa luwa sa lau eka liteleo panuayele Michigan State University. May ito sa malilimas fulu luwa sa tangaka o loa o ngay ile Michigan State University ile na itaw sanga. Patalo pa sila sunga papapita. Nalola man sa ito. Yeah, if you have any addition to that, please go ahead. But thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you for the opportunity to say hello to my people, to KNDI. Congratulations. I think it's a welcome relief for those of us around the world of Samoan extraction. And to hear, the proponents of our language from time to time, it's so refreshing. I knew there was something better for me when I came from American Samoa in 1952. I've never seen electricity in my life. And my brother George and I, we couldn't understand English, and so I told my brother George, I was raised with a kerosene lantern in Whangatō, American Samoa, and I said to my brother George, I'm seeing this crescendo of lights around Honolulu, and I'm saying to him in Samoan, I said, that's how I equated light. I've never seen a light switch or electricity, and he told me, he said, Leai Papu. Papu is Bob in Samoan. And he says, Moli Kisini or Moli Wila, meaning that's electricity. For the first time, Thomas Edison entered my life in 1962. And 12 years later, I'm Michigan State. I had to speak the language, pass my exams and SAT exams and ACT exams, and I'm playing for two Big Ten national championship teams in football. And I embraced there was a columnist that wrote something in reference to Baba Pisa is known as the godfather of all Polynesian people going to Division 1, 2, or 3. And I welcome that. I embrace that moniker. To my people, we do our best. We're doing our best. And I think in our culture, it's imbued in our people, the way we are brought up with humility. And I know that one or two or three people couldn't have won the national championship. It took a whole team effort. So, next year, 2027, I have a gentleman by the name of Ethan Hamer, who is Director of Development at Michigan State. And he, along with Dylan French, have built a mock-up of a statue. And so for the first time, the five of us who were two-time All-Americans, myself, Clint Jones, Jim Washington, Bubba Smith, and George Webster, will be standing on a statue, from a kid from Paleo, from American Samoa, to be standing on a statue, from a kerosene lantern being brought up over the kerosene lantern and to be standing on a statue. It brings me great pride. But I do know this: if I open the door, other Samoan youth, men and women, will kick that door open, wide open, for opportunities. And so I do know that I'm proud of them. I'm proud of my people. I'm proud of my extraction. I know I have friends and different associates with different parts of the world, but the fact is, American Samoa or Samoan Sisifo or Samoan society, it's dear to my heart. I'm brought up that way. I'm at the point in my life where, as a friend of mine who was a teammate, he says, hey, we're in the last fourth quarter of our lives. So, Ken, I think, I know that you're doing a great service to the people of Samoa and KNDI, the radio station. I want to congratulate you for that. Okay? Thanks very, very much.
Bob Taylor, Bob, what's your, you're 81. You're 81 or 82? I don't want to.
I'm 81. I just turned 81.
81. And you're in Las Vegas now. You moved there.
What's that?
I'm sorry. You're in Las Vegas. Las Vegas.
I live in Las Vegas.
That's where you live now.
And I have a great wife by the name of Arlena, Sue Hollerman, and Afisa, and she's been my partner for life. I do have two daughters. One is Kelly. She lives from a previous marriage, and she lives in Virginia Beach. She works with the military as an outlet resources for the military. And Amy, my youngest, is an optometrist here in Las Vegas. And my girls are both graduates of Iolani, and they're doing well.
Oh.
And I'm proud of them. Very, very proud of them.
Mm-hmm. What's your advice for our young kids going from high school to college in terms of sports, academic?
My advice is this. If you're learning the game, regardless of whether it's football, baseball, volleyball, or basketball, whatever it may be, do the best you can. and don't be discouraged because you're in the learning process. Just make the team and make sure that you contribute to the team's success. And I think when one gravitates to the point where you feel that you can contribute, and the older you become, the better you'll understand the game. Just as your parents has meant in life. For our youth from Samoa, like I mentioned before, we stress humility, number one. Honor your father and your mother. And I do know that respect is earned, okay? It's not given. It's not warranted to anybody. And I just want you to know that if you practice that and you keep that in mind, you'll be successful in whatever you do in sports or in life or in politics or whatever. I know I've had some rough beginnings in reference to my growth, in reference to going from one occupation to another in terms of politics, and composing propositions or composing treatments to go to the legislature and talk about it. That's part of my growth. And for the people of Hawaii, whether you're Samoan or Filipino or Hawaiian or Portuguese or whatever it may be, the fact is, once again, if you do a good job for them and you act as a good person, you got to be a good person. Respect will come to you, and that's worth more than money. Respect is something you earn. That's not warranted.
Yeah, thank you. Bob, give you a last minute for some final thoughts, and thank you so much for coming with us on radio this morning.
Yeah, man, we love KNDI. Momolia tu patai. La tua man momolia poi patai. Malopa tu paloalo. Etina matma usap tu fatine. And support out that no. Yeah. Alola.
Yeah. After lava from that Radio Samoa or Topa Fongamay, my Batu Fatai, Sunga Bob, a pizza, Mutapino, Time. I was so Pusala, I didn't go into the Vai, yeah, I got my stereo, the owner, I would take the name. So